Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for Commonwealth Conference Boys Soccer. These two teams know each other well. Lynn Tech taking on Nashoba. They just played each other on Monday. Not much to choose. It was a 2-2 tie. And thanks to Joe Conlon, my very good friend, he used to be a very good athlete in English and a hockey coach for the Lynn team. He's the assistant athletic director. He got me the names. We only have the last names of Nashoba. Blaisdell is the goaltender. For Tech is Pedro Bamanka. Or Bamanka. I'll say it both ways. Hope I get it right once. And I'll get it right this time. Tech is in the blue, and Nashoba is in the white. Tech almost gave it away. They were slow getting to the ball. Now they kick it upfield. Yuma knocks it back. They go from one side to the other. So they know each other well. They just played Monday. Tech got out to a 2-0 lead, and Nashoba tied them at 2. That's 2 of the 3 games that Tech had played. Their second half has not been their strongest point. They had a tough second half against Northeast the first time and lost the game here. They came back and beat Northeast 1-0 at Northeast. So they're 1-1-1. Eric Moreno, the coach, with some new players. They kick it upfield, and Tech boots it away, kicks it back. Skips, goes out off Tech. And one of the changes this year is it's now not a throw-in, it's a kick-in. And I don't know what the difference was. I thought Nashoba should have got the kick in. They kicked it in, he took it back and gave it to Tech. I don't know if he misplayed the kick in. They kick it by. Tech trying to get there first. They can't. Nashoba got there first and kicked it away. Blocked and kept in by Tech. Kicked and knocked out by Nashoba. DeCoco made that defensive play when they were trying to get the shot off out in front of the net. And Nashoba kicks it out again. Quickly played in. Pass got picked off. Getting it back for Tech was Liccardi. Liccardi with it again. Goes to the far side. Down deep. And I guess they call Tech offside. So Nashoba will get to kick it away. It's a strange season. Virus causing problems all over the place, especially with now that Commonwealth Conference already played part of their schedule. Tech couldn't take part in that, but they're taking part in this portion. They hustle and just keep it in. Out in front, they walk around, the kick got blocked. That was DeCoco again making the defensive play. They lined it up. Looked like they had a point-blank shot, and DeCoco just got a piece of the shot. Corner kick out in front. It skips past everybody. It's going to go out of play. with Lynn being a red zone, English Classical Tech couldn't play anything for a while, but their leagues were playing. The Commonwealth Conference, Northeastern Conference, they played just about everything. They played basketball. I think they played hockey. Of course, Tech doesn't have a hockey team anyway. But now everything is piling on top of everything. Commonwealth Conference is playing football and soccer. Catholic Conference, that got all their seasons in, hockey, basketball, golf, track, they're now playing football and getting into swimming, while classical and English switched over to the Greater Boston League this year, and they were shut down completely, mainly because of the red zone. They're now into basketball and hockey, and come probably the middle of May or early May, they'll be going into, or the end of April probably, they'll be going into football and soccer. It's crazy with the scheduling. They're not playing a regular schedule like they normally would, 18, 20 games. But the beauty is these young men and young women are getting out and taking part and getting to play and practice. Some of them haven't played for a very long time. It ended last year right at the basketball championship games. That meant softball and baseball were done for the year. So they didn't get to play at all last year. And they just got the news that they are probably going to be able to play almost a full schedule, and they'll also get to have a state championship. At least they'll go through north, south, east, west. They don't know if they'll get an overall champion, but they'll play through. They'll have playoffs for the sectionals. So that'll be good. So it seems like we might be getting back to some kind of normalcy, as here's Blaisdell coming out and diving and falling on the ball, getting it just ahead of the Tech player. So hopefully, within the near future, now that vaccinations are being done, we can get hopefully back to school. Shot goes wide. They had a player coming in from the far side. I think that was Palami. And he looked like he might be open, but it bounced too high and went over his head. He was in a good position, back door, to try and get something going. Nice little tip by the defense, walking in. They tip it around, they got a wide open net, and they knock it in. They went around the defense. They tipped it by, and he had a wide open net to knock it home. And Tech gets on the board.
He's got one goal on camera. You got to match that.
I believe it was Frismont Macario, number 5, that knocked it home. But a great little move around the defense. They walked in, they drew the defense and the goaltender out, and they dropped it in front. And Macario was there, perfectly placed, had a wide open net, and knocked it dead center. And Tech gets on the board. We had our first live broadcast yesterday from Lynn Classical Gymnasium. Doing it live on YouTube. We haven't done live since we were Warner Cable. I'm sure the one thing Eric Moreno, the coach of Tech, is now saying, hey, we're up 1-0. Remember? Monday, we're up 2-0, and we gave it away. I'm sure he's missing that a couple of times. Corner kick coming from the near side. And he knocked it way off to the left side. Actually hit the goalpost behind the net. Out of play. And Nashoba will get to kick it away. Tech takes it away. Trying to get it in the middle. Nashoba kicked it away. Tech keeps it alive. Shot hit the post and bounced out. They set it up perfectly. It was bouncing around. They got it down, got control of it. And they let Nashoba get away with a little bump and a knockdown. They took Murphy down. Nashoba will kick it in from down deep. Popped up. Tech knocks it away. Now they knock it deep. Human with it. Trying to push it by, it got blocked and knocked away. Murphy got by one, but then couldn't get by the second one. He pushed it too far. Nice little shift. All the way back to the back end. Lopez knocks it ahead. Tech pushed the pass too far in front. Back checking from behind, knocked it away. Popped up. That's one of the other rules this year. You can't head the ball. Nashoba knocks it deep. And they'll get the kick from down deep as Tech knocked it out. Knocked away by Tech. They knock it deep. It's a foot race. Nashoba gets there first. Tech takes it away. To the backside. Little shift getting around. Gets it back. Back deep. Lopez knocks it even deeper. Up front, Tech tips it. Nashoba knocks it away. Nashoba with a break. They get by one. They get by another one. They try to throw it in front. Tech blocked it. Nashoba blocked it. Wound up almost sitting down on the ball. He was almost sitting down. If he was standing up, he would have had a pretty good chance at a shot. But he slipped and was almost sitting on the ball and wound up being knocked out by Nashoba. Lopez with it. Gets it up ahead to Human with a rush. They center it, nice little shift, move it down the far side. Almost lost it. To get it back. High kick. Blaisdell comes out, catches it on the fly, and throws it upfield. He bang it off Lopez. Knocked deep by DeCoco. And knocked out by Robles. That gave it away a little bit. DeCoco pops it to the near side. And they're going to knock it away. One nothing Tech here in the first half. DeCoco blocked it. It went out off a missy. Nashoba will get the kick in. Tech coming back. Nice little shift to the middle by Murphy. High arcing pass. Little bump going on there. And Nashoba finally kicks it away. Tech takes it away. It bounced right over Uman from Murphy. Now it bounced away. Uman with it. Kicks it toward the net. Blaisdell come out to get it. It hit a defender, deflected out, and Tech knocked it in. They'll take the gift. Blaisdell came out of the net to catch it on the fly. It got deflected by one of his own defenders, and sitting right there again with a wide open net, and I think that was a missy. So Tech has that 2-0 lead. Now they're trying to add to it. They almost got by.
What's the number? You got the number? 5, 1, 15. 1, 5. 1. 1. Just say it. Why don't you just say it? 6. 6. I mean, sign language very well.
Knocked deep. Tech knocks it back. But that was like the first goal. They went right around the defense. They made a nice little pass in front, had a wide open net to make it 1-0. Now they took the shot. Blaisdell was going to come out, catch it on the fly, and knock it upfield. And just as he was about to catch it, it deflected off one of his defensemen right in front of the net, left the net wide open, and a missy knocked it in. Knocked to the net. It gets by and they knock it home. Blaisdell couldn't get it. It went by Blaisdell. And Barrera, again, Blaisdell come out to get it. It went right by him like a shot up, like going through the shortstop's leg.
He's got 3. He's got 3.
And Barrera knocks it home. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-0 lead for Lynn Tech. And all three have been wide open nets, one way or another. Tech coming right back. They knock it deep again. And it gets knocked away by the Nashoba defense. Nashoba hasn't been down this end of the field much. They had one scoring opportunity and they almost sat down on the ball and couldn't get the shot off, and they knocked it out of play. That's as close as they've come. Corner kick coming from the far side. Tech knocks it away. And a break for the Tigers. Tipped ahead and tipped by the defense. They push it ahead and it gets knocked away. Filtz, I think, was the defender who knocked it away for Nashoba. D'Oliveira will take the kick. Now, before he does, we're going to get a timeout. So the timeout, a quick start for Tech. They wound up with 3 open nets, 3 different goal scorers, and they lead Nashoba 3-0. We come out of the timeout. Tech has come out flying. Three different goal scorers. And each and every time, just a major mistake by Nashoba. The defense let the players skip around, drew everybody out, left an wide open net for Macario. And then a shot from deep. The goaltender, Blaisdell, coming out to catch it and end the play. And the defender stepped in front of him, touched it, deflected it. Tech had an open net. And that time it was a Missy knocking it in. And this last one, and that one skipped by Blaisdell, and Tech almost had an opportunity to knock that one home behind Blaisdell. And the last one, the goal scored by Brian Barrera, the ball bounced right to Blaisdell, and he reached down to get it and just misplayed it. It went right by him, and Barrera was standing next to him, had a wide open net, and knocked it home. So Blaisdell hasn't had a chance to block any of the shots because they've had wide open nets and just very easily knocked them home and said thank you. Tech coming right back at it. Ball's been in the Nashoba end most of the time. Shot from long range goes wide left. Good solid kick, but they just hooked it left. Of course, the one thing we haven't mentioned the last few games is that obviously everybody's playing with a mask, which is totally different. But again, they're just happy to be playing. Shot from long range, Blaisdell. Might have gone wide, might have gone inside the far post. Blaisdell grabbed it, throws it upfield. Tech knocks it away. And it will go out off Tech. Nashoba having a lot of trouble getting going. Tech just beating him to loose balls. When they do knock it deep, like now, prior to this, they haven't been able to do anything with it. And there's Tech sliding and knocking it out. I thought that was one of the rules they put in this year, that you couldn't slide into the ball. But obviously they're not calling it because it's happening on a fairly regular basis. Tech gangs up and knocks it out again. Right next to the Nashoba bench area. I'm not sure what that was about. The referee was pointing to somebody and saying something, and in the meantime, Tech made a substitution. I guess they were moving people away, giving him a little bit of room to get the kick. And it goes out. Off Tech. It'll be a corner kick for Nashoba. Coming from the far side. Now it got high outside. Nashoba can't get to it first. Tech does. And it gets knocked out by Nashoba. So they didn't kick it to the net. They kicked it high out just beyond the 15-yard line, away from the net. And then when they tried to get the kick, they knocked it out of play. Tech passing it nicely, gets it upfield, and very quickly it's back in the Nashoba end. They tried to knock it deep, it got blocked. Blocked again. Lead pass, Tech. They blocked Nashoba away from the ball, let it go out of play. And Tech will get to kick it away. They just don't let Nashoba hang around too long on the Tech end. They kick it deep, and Nashoba kicks it out of play. Tech quickly inbounds it, and they try to knock it deep, and they knock it out of play. Nashoba is waiting to make a substitution. I thought they held it up to let him do it, but they didn't. Tech right back at it, and Nashoba knocks it deep. By everybody. Tracked down by Arriaga. Arriaga lost it. Nashoba winds up with it down deep and hustling and getting back. I think that was the Oliveira. Looked like Nashoba was going to try and line up a play from in the end zone in the right corner, and Tech was there to knock it away. Outwater will kick it in. You got to go chase down a soccer ball. The other one got kicked away. They get it out in front. Skips by everybody. Tech takes it away. I'm not sure if it hit somebody in the hand. They gave Tech a free kick. I thought Tech was just playing the ball, but they stopped and let Tech have a free kick, so I don't know if it hit somebody in the hand or somebody made contact that they shouldn't. Nashoba coming back. Knocked away by Tech. They knock it deep, looking for a break. And we got a whistle as they knock Tech down. And he's getting a card, I think. Tech looked like they were going to beat him to the ball. And he made contact and hit him hard and knocked him down. Tech player is still down. And the official right on the play pulled up, I think it was a red card, so he has to go out for a while. Trying to pick up the number. The numbers are hard to pick when they're that far away. It looked like it might be a Missy. We had a whistle, now we have another whistle. Now it just goes back to what they were going to do. The official stopped it for some reason. But then he went ahead and said, all right, never mind. Blaisdell, kick it away. I don't know what that was all about. They tried to center it. They couldn't. Blocked by the defense of Nashoba. They knock it deep. Nashoba trying to get there first, but they can't. It goes out of play. Basically, it's been all Tech. They lead it 3-0. But Nashoba really hasn't had an opportunity at all for a shot. They haven't got any shots on Pedro Bamanca. Tech gets loose. Looked like they have another open net. It got tipped and knocked wide by Nashoba from point blank range. I think that was a Missy again, looking for a second goal. Could have been Pereira. Again, it's hard to pick up the numbers. They lined up that kick. They were going to drill it. And Pojoy just popped it up wide right. Human gets it in the middle. Keeping it alive. They take the shot, got blocked. Filtz again with a defensive play for Nashoba. Tech tried to save it, couldn't. And Nashoba will get to kick it away. Blocked and taken away. And it's right back into the Nashoba end. Try to make that picture-perfect pass. It got picked off, knocked up field. And now the Nashoba player gets knocked down. We haven't had many free kicks in this one. There's been action going back and forth. Knocked away by the defense. Nashoba knocks it back. And Tech very quickly clears it and comes the other way. Deep down the far side. You get it in the middle. Popped up, trying to get the lead pass, trying to lead Amishi to the net. Back comes Tech, pass too far ahead. Blocked. Nashoba gets on the board. They beat the defense. And from the left side, they knock it inside the far post. So their first shot on net gets them a goal. I believe it was Fleury. He got loose, he got down the far side, lined up the shot, kept the defense away from him, using his body nicely. Blaisdell out of the net again. He got lucky there. He came out to get the ball and kick it away. He missed it. Tech was there, but they couldn't get possession. They would have had another open net. Shot. Blaisdell has to make the save off the shot by Human. Nashoba keeps it in, but they give it to Tech doing it. Tech back at it. They knock it deep. Tech gets there first. Blocked by the defense and taken away, and they're going to knock it out of play. Robles gets there first and knocks it away. So Nashoba's goal makes it 3-1. They tip it, it gets deflected, booted away. Nashoba lets it go out. They'll get a free kick from virtually right in front of their bench area. They put it in play, but they take it back. And they have to do it again. Tech picks it off, deflected away, and Tech clears it away. Nashoba knocks it out. So we go from one end to the other. This is a little different team than the Tech team we saw play against Northeast here at Manning Field. They had a terrible second half. But now they get players playing together. They're passing well. They're playing back defensively well. That kick got a little too much foot into it, lifted it high over everything out of play. We're winding down this first half after Tech jumped out to a 3-0 lead. I mentioned that Coach Moreno will be talking to his players saying, remember, we were leading 2-0, and we let them come back and tie it at 2-2 as we end this first half. And I'm sure the coach for Nashoba is saying the same thing. Remember, they were beating us 2-0. We came back and caught them. So both teams will be talked to by the coaches and reminded of the last game they just played, which was 2-2. But right now at halftime, it's 3-1, the Tigers over the Vikings of Nashoba at halftime. We're underway as we start the second half. Let's see if that goal gives Nashoba any kind of a lift. Tech virtually dominated. The ball was not on the Tech side of the 50-yard line very often, and certainly not for very long. Nashoba got one shot on net, and it was point blank, and it was Fleury that got the goal. And if there is a next goal, it will be extremely important, because if Nashoba gets it, it will really put a spark in them. If Tech gets it, gets their 3-goal lead back, it could be a huge difference. And now Tech looking to come back wide open. Defensively from behind. They looked like they were going to have a wide open shot, move the ball well. They were moving in and coming from behind. I think it was Collins who knocked it away just as they were looking to get a shot again into an open net. That would have been huge. But Tech kept the ball in the Nashoba end virtually the entire first half. When Nashoba did get it down there, it didn't stay very long. Blocked, taken away. And here comes Nashoba coming back. They try to center it. Tech picks it off. Knocks it upfield. They'll try to save it. And they get there just before it goes out. Nashoba will kick it out of play. So Tech got those 3 quick goals, and Nashoba made a couple of major mistakes on defense. And Tech took advantage. Robles kicks it in. Blocked and knocked away by Nashoba. Tipped. And defensively, Tech knocks it away. Knocked it deep, trying to get a break. Tech moving the ball in. Nice little shift. Tech gets taken down. They went around the defense, by everybody. And are they going to give them a penalty kick? They may be going to give him a penalty kick because he got taken down in that area. So they are going to get a penalty kick. They took him down. Murphy made a couple of nice moves, got around, and they took him down. Now he's got a penalty kick. And he knocked it over the net. He'd like to have that one back. He didn't go right or left. He tried to go up top, lifted it, and scaled it high over the crossbar out of play. So Nashoba got a huge break. Looked like Tech was going to get their 3-goal lead back, take that momentum away from Nashoba. But it didn't work out. Gradually we move upfield. Nashoba will get the kick. So they're lucky. It's still 3-1. Tech had a golden opportunity, and they put too much mustard on the kick. blocked and knocked away. Tech tracks it down. And they knock it just inside the near post. Murphy couldn't get the penalty kick, but he takes advantage of that. He drills it with his left foot and just beat Blaisdell inside the near post. So he missed the penalty kick, but he comes back from right around the 10-yard line and knocks it inside the near post, and Tech has got their 3-goal lead back. And the old Mr. Momentum is back in the blue and white. And they're going at it again. Tech, they couldn't get the shot off. They got forced too deep inside. From long range, it skips past. They got a piece of it out in front, but deflected it right to Blaisdell. They put it right on net. There was a blue jersey standing right there. And just got a little bit of a piece. But tipped it right to Blaisdell, and that was Murphy again. He was trying to tip it home and didn't get enough of it, tipped it right into Blaisdell's lap. Shot from long range, goes wide right. So once again, it's all Tech. Blocked from behind. A little pushing and shoving going on. Let's see who they're going to call it on. They were banging on a Missy. And it will be Robles kicking away from just about the 35-yard line. It goes deep. Tech winds up with it in the far corner. They knock it deep with a break, walking in. They pass it across. They had the open net, but the pass was incomplete. They did what they had to do. And the defense knocks it out. I think that's Phil's again. They made a great pass across. They had a wide open net, and they couldn't catch up with the pass. And we're going to Tech player down. So we hope everybody's okay. I guess I didn't catch the number of the player for Tech, but he collided with Blaisdell, the goaltender. So they both seem to be okay. Nashoba will kick it away. We're in the second half. Tech jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Nashoba got a little bit of a upbeat, getting a goal late in the first half to make it 3-1 at halftime. Tech came out, looked like they were going to get their 3-goal lead back with a penalty kick. They missed it. And then Murphy, who missed the penalty kick, came back from right about the 10, maybe a little bit further, and drilled it inside the near post for the goal that he didn't get on the penalty kick. And Tech has got their 3-goal lead back. Now the pass goes through by everybody, and Nashoba will kick it out of play. we mentioned these two teams played, this being Wednesday, they played Monday, and the Commonwealth Conference got together doing this. Like now, the girls played Nashoba here on Monday. I guess it was kicked over to Tuesday maybe for the weather. But they played Nashoba, and now they're at Nashoba today. So they played virtually back-to-back with the same two teams playing, and I guess they got together and said, we'll have the two teams play each other back-to-back, so if there's any problems with the virus, there's only two teams that are being involved. Out in front, we got a Tech player down on the ground, a little late whistle. They actually took the ball, went to the net, and then the whistle was blown. I think Tech is going to get their first free kick from right around the 10-yard line. This is tough because you can't get it up too high because you're so close. And that's what happens. You try to get it over that little picket fence that I call it, that Nashoba sets up, and Murphy tried to get it over that picket fence into the far corner under the top crossbar and get a little bit too much height and knocked it over the net out of play, but Tech is coming right back at it. Nashoba lost it out in front. And Tech got a golden opportunity, and Blaisdell made a great save. It got blocked by Nashoba, but they lost it, and they put it right on the foot of Murphy. And he just rifled the shot. And Blaisdell made a terrific save. Murphy got taken down again. He's slow getting up, but he's up. Tech tried to push that in front. Shot from long range, Blaisdell dives and knocks it down. It was going to go wide anyway, but he knocked it down and quickly grabbed the loose ball and kicked it away. Nashoba has it at the classical end for the first time in a very long time. It's been all Tech. Nashoba got one shot in the first half, and they scored on it. They've got nothing here in the second half. Long lead pass, just a little bit behind, couldn't connect. And now they shoot it wide. And I guess it went wide because it was deflected, because they're going to give Tech the ball, I think. Substitution for the Tigers. I think it's William Martinez in net now for the Tigers. Back checking takes it away. Nashoba coming back the other way. Tech blocks it. Blocked it again. And they take it away. They just don't let Nashoba get going. And Nashoba knocks it out. Trying to find a soccer ball. Blaisdell had to track one down from behind the net.
So he's got one. He needs two more.
Keeping it in. Nashoba knocks it away. They knock it deep. And Nashoba trying to save it. They did, but they saved it right back to Tech. They're looking to get going. Trying to knock it deep. Nashoba picks it off. Tech takes it away. Right where it's been most of the game, in the Nashoba end. And it shows on the scoreboard, 4-1 Tech. And Nashoba trying to pick off the pass, wound up running over Tech. And Tech will get the free kick. Back checking takes it away. Amissi getting it done. Shot from long range, just over the top crossbar. That didn't miss by much. Blaisdell just got a piece of that shot. That was Murphy again. That other shot was Licardi. That went way deep by everybody. And Nashoba kicks it away, but right to Tech. And nice little shift. They walk in. Broken up. Shot blocked. Blocked again. Nashoba trying to carry it out. Tech takes it away. It has not been in the Tech end for a very long time. The one time they kicked it from deep, and Tech quickly carried it out of there. They got that one chance in the first period, one shot on net, and scored, and that's been it. They haven't come close since. Goaltender had no chance on the goal, and other than that, they haven't had to make a save through the entire game. We're past the halfway mark of the second half. Tech leading at 4-1, and we're going to get another timeout down in the field. We come out of the timeout with Tech leading at 4-1. And again, right back into the Nashoba end. Total dominating by Tech. Shot got blocked. House with the block. He blocked it off Tech, so Nashoba will kick it away. From long range, they lined up a shot, deflected. They actually deflected off their own team, and Nashoba will kick it away. Tech trying to get at 2-1-1, and they're well on their way here. And looking to virtually win the series for Nashoba. They've got a tie and a win. It'd be 1-0-1 against Nashoba. Nashoba would be 0-1-1 against Tech. Tech had a tough second half and lost a 2-0 lead. Now they walk in. Again, a wide open net. It got blocked out in front, and walking in was Tech, picking up the loose ball right out in front and knocking it home. All that pressure paying off. And I believe that was Barrera getting his second. And again, Tech had a wide open net to shoot at. They moved the ball well. They set up a good shot. It got blocked out in front. But when it got blocked, Barrera was sitting there with a wide open net and said, "Thank you very much," and knocked it home. Meanwhile, the Tech goaltenders could have bought a ticket for this one. They haven't had to do anything. I mean, it hasn't been close. That was the only way Nashoba's been able to get the ball in the Tech end. That's to knock it deep. And every time they do, Tech just picks it off and takes it back the other way. Tech trying to center it. It went up off the top of the. It went off the top crossbar, bounced around, bounced out in front. Blaisdell was quickly trying to grab it and hold it. He kept misplaying it, couldn't find it, but nobody from Tech could get a foot on it and knock it in. They almost gave another one away. That was really strange. It went up off the top crossbar, bounced around, and then fell down in front. Walking right in, Blaisdell couldn't make the save. What a great rush. Just went tricky, dribbled right through virtually almost the entire defense. Walked right in, beat everybody, And that's Murphy. He walked right in, beat everybody, and then just blasted it by. That's the first time they had to knock it by Blaisdell. Everything else has been an open net. So Murphy has made up for missing that penalty shot. He's got 2. Barrera's got 2. And now it's a monumental 6-1 lead. And again, Nashoba knocks it deep. That's the only way they get it down here. And for the first time in a long time, they're going to get a kick in the Tech end, because Tech didn't kick it upfield. They kicked it out of play. This is the deepest penetration since the first half. Trying to center it, blocked, knocked out. Now Nashoba will get a corner kick. Ba will take it from the near side. Ground ball right to Tech. And they knock it upfield. Nashoba took it away. Wide to the left side. And first time all game, the Tech goaltender was going to get not kick it away, he throws it away, but that's the first time they've had to handle the ball. That's how dominant Lynn Tech has been in this game. Down the far side, Tech is there to pick off the pass. And Nashoba's there to knock it out. Tech will get a corner kick. So Nashoba made those early mistakes to put them in a hole. And it gave Tech all the momentum in the world, and they've just been dominating. Popped up. Tech collects. Nashoba took it away. They knock it deep, but Tech tips it away, and Tech winds up with it. Nice little shift. Tech gets there first and keeps it in. He slipped and fell over the ball. Now they pick it off. And they take the shot. Blaisdell has to make the save. That was Liccardi with that long shot. And now Tech player goes down. Ball goes out of play. Let's see what they're going to call. One official looks like he just came along for the ride. He's been way over on the far side out of play. The other official has been blowing the whistle, making calls, walking in, talking to people. Free kick from the 10-yard line. It got tipped. It hit the post, deflected out in front, went from the far post to the near post, and it was laying in front, wide open. And I think it was Phil's, the defender, who just kicked it away. they didn't try to blast it by that picket fence. They just tried to tip it. And when it got tipped, it hit the post on the far side, deflected to the post to the near side. It was laying right there with another open net. But Tech couldn't get their foot on it. Now they get their foot on it and they knock it out of sight. They don't have any ball boys, so they have to go chasing the soccer balls wherever they happen to be. That one went almost to the scoreboard here at Manning Field. Nashoba will get to kick it away. They're coming back. That's been the story of the game. They've just put so much pressure on Nashoba. Blaisdell played that on a hop just as he fielded it. Might have been Murphy running right by him, looking for a loose ball or a rebound. And it was actually Barrera. We're in the final 8 minutes of this game, and it's been total domination by the Tigers. Eric Moreno will be very happy the way his team has played this game. And this is a team that they tied 2-2. Actually blowing a 2-goal lead to tie 2-2. We got all kinds of contact. Alexander Pojo is going to get called for grabbing, pushing, banging, little hip check. Trying to get to the ball before Hall. We haven't had many of these free kicks. This one coming from inside the 30. Tech knocks it away. Nashoba trying to line it up. And they punch it high over the net and out of play. I think that was Fleury with the kick. He's got the one goal for Nashoba way back in the first half. Nashoba takes it away. They line up a shot. Nice save. And I believe that's Martinez. Bamanka was in net first half. I think they changed up. They don't win numbers, so it's hard to tell. And they're both underclassmen. Bamanka's an 8th grader. Martinez is a 9th grader. Pojoy right now with the ball is an 8th grader. Pojoy, the 8th grader, started his career in Tech soccer and getting a goal his first game. They played Northeast. They lost the game, but he got the one goal. We got a whistle. Contact. Licardi will take the kick for Tech. Loose, bouncing ball. Blaisdell will play it on a hop. Get it upfield quickly. They knock it deep and they knock it out. And that one save by Martinez and the one goal by Fleury are the only shots on net Nashoba has. They haven't had a chance to do it because the ball has been in their end of the field virtually the entire game. Blocked and knocked out by Tech. High pop-up. Knocked away by Nashoba. Tech. They kept Barr away so the ball would go out of play. Tech quickly puts it in play. And very quickly they get it back into the Nashoba end. And they knocked it too far. It went out of play. Winding down this one, Tech is going to go to 2-1-1. And it's been a team effort. They've really moved the ball around well. That shot goes wide left. They've had a lot of shots. Obviously, they scored 3 in each half, leading 6-1. But it's been a good team effort. The defense has been terrific. They moved the ball around. Everybody's getting involved. They've been setting each other up for good scoring opportunities. And they just haven't let Nashoba do anything offensively. They've just been sitting on them. As we're into the final 2 minutes. They tip it ahead. The shot went wide. A little off balance, leaning a little bit, reaching back, trying to get the shot. I think that was Murphy again. Looking for a hat trick. And that little off balance shot went wide right. Here's Tech walking in again. And that one went wide. All we're waiting for now is the whistle from the official saying that's it. This one's been over for a while.
Tied it up. Nicely done.
2 goals by Brian Barrera. 2 goals by Josh Bell Murphy. Fremont Macario. Gregorio Misi. And they've held Nashoba to 2 shots on net. One went in. They had a good break. Got into the left side. And Fleury banged it home to get the goal as the buzzer sounds or the whistle sounds. And Tech will get their win. They gave away 2 goals in the tie Monday against Nashoba, but they got out to a 3-0 lead and didn't look back. After that goal by Nashoba, looked like they might have a little bit of momentum. Tech took it away quickly in the second half. Murphy had a penalty shot, missed it, but came back when he ripped it from outside the 10-yard line, inside the near post to make it 4-1. Barrera added his second to make it 5, and then Murphy got his second to make it 6. Also getting goals was Macario and Amici. And Eric Moreno, the coach of Tech, has to be extremely happy about the way the kids played. They just totally dominated. Nashoba couldn't get the ball out of their own end. They had 2 shots on net. They managed one of them to go in the net, but it was too late because they were already down 3-1. And Tech romps in this one 6-1. They avenged that giveaway at Nashoba on Monday. So in the 2-game series, Tech goes 1-0-1. They'll go 2-1-1 on the season, and they shut Nashoba out here from getting a win as Tech puts 6 on the board, 3 in each half, and they win it by a score of 6-1 to go 2-1-1 on the season. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.